The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's not just a physical. I'm the top who get out so critical. Let's make things physical. I will treat you like you're oh so typical.
Date night with Noel and Nikki.
I will treat you like you're oh so typical.
Hey!
Hello!
Welcome to our last and final episode of Date Night. My name is Noel.
My name is Miki, and we have props tonight. Noelle has this lovely crown, so I figured I would not have a crown and I would have a balloon instead.
Well, she did have one earlier.
I did, but I was being a brat and I took it off.
As per usual.
It was pink. I couldn't do it.
It was cute.
There's a photo.
But yeah, so since it is our last episode of Date Night, we thought we'd make it more of... Oh, that sounds so bad. We'd make it more of a celebration. But really, it's more of like a celebration of you guys of being a part of our date night, of everybody here at NMF for making it happen. So we don't want to leave it being really sad.
Right, and also, I mean, taking into consideration, we weren't here for the beginning of the year, so what's something that, like a traditional drink for, why are you laughing?
Because your boobs.
Yeah, I know. I knew it already. You're laughing at... Dang it, the girls want to play.
Her girls always want to play. If you were to go back in our past episodes, you'll see it's Noel, Miki, and the girls. But it really is. Those are, even though we don't have a guest, we do. There's
Two.
We always have
And
twins.
dang it, I just...
What?
Nothing about me feels ladylike right now, except for
It looks good on you though. It really does.
Okay, stop. I don't need compliments.
I'm like, it really looks good on you. It really does. I didn't even know it was a... Sorry.
Yeah, anyway, so... What were we gonna... Oh, okay, so for New Year's, I mean, we bring in the new year generally with champagne. It's a celebration. Mm-hmm. And we were MIA for so long that we figured we'd come back with a bang and out with the same bang. But hopefully you'll still see more of us.
What?
I'm talking about champagne.
In with a bang and out with the same bang.
I'm talking about champagne.
Bang bang gorilla.
Come on.
Okay, so yeah, I mix up a drink, but since it is like a little celebration and everything, we thought we'd celebrate by having champagne, but we didn't want to do it the normal way style. We still wanted to do it a little trashy, so we decided to shoot it with shot glasses.
Well, you know, in other words, we decided to put the assy and classy, and yeah, shot glasses.
By the way,
they can second as champagne flutes.
No, I'm
right?
sorry in advance if I hit anybody in the studio.
Just
because I'm slowly
please don't
trying.
hit me.
I'm slowly trying to twist.
That'll be the best way to bring this out. Just give me a black eye with a champagne cork.
Or it could. Keep talking. I'm just trying to open
Here, do you
this.
want me to do it?
Don't hit me.
I won't.
It's coming out.
It's like when I open a jar for you.
Huh?
You know how when you open it, like, okay, when you're struggling to open a jar and then you hand it to someone else after you've already done all the struggling.
Sure, go.
I'm not gonna hit you.
All right,
Here,
go ahead.
hold my balloon, please.
In the meantime, I wanted to thank Corset Gallery for my waistline. It made me 4 inches smaller. Good job.
Told ya.
Oh, that's right.
Oh no, that's
right
my phone. There are things that are getting wet now.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah, okay.
Give.
You get that one. I'll give you that one.
Thank you for opening. Oh, the first thing I wipe is a champagne, not even your phone. All right.
Okay, so yes,
Thank you
try to be classy here.
to the Corset Gallery by Jerry Ocampo for our corsets.
Yes,
And
why don't you stand up with me?
They actually
Both of us,
have a Facebook page that you guys can like, and they have a lot of beautiful corsets over there.
yeah? And I really love it. My girls, man, they're going crazy.
Her girls love it too. So yeah, thank you so much for outfits, and thank you to, of course, to Naj for makeup one last time, and for the hair also, and to Cams and Miss Casey for styling us as per usual. And I'd like to thank my manicurist 2 weeks ago for doing my nails because it's so gross. I just realized that I still have it on, so thank you to the mani-pedi from 2 weeks ago.
You know, honestly though, it's been a really awesome year. I have to say, like 2013 was pretty freaking significant for me. And being here, we met some really, really amazing people. So I'm so grateful to everyone here. at NMF, and everyone that has been a part of date night with us, because they have been here from beginning to end. And yeah. Anyway, say something before I get sentimental.
I was trying not to. But yeah, just God, this whole year has just been such an unexpected surprise. Coming to the Philippines, we never thought we'd do any of the things that we got into, or at least for me anyway. I came in here thinking that I was gonna sing because I came from a girl group and I wanted to pursue singing here. And all of a sudden, yeah, we have the podcast going, the radio station, you're DJing all over the place. You have a slot with Magic also.
Anyway, so it's been a good year.
Yes.
What have been some of your highlights?
Some highlights probably. Oh, the flood. The flood was a highlight.
Really?
I've
Why?
never experienced the flood before.
I wouldn't say it was a highlight.
It was.
That might have been one of my lowlights. So I was not so.
No, it was
about
memorable.
That experience.
Let's cheers
Okay, cheers.
on the bubbly. So cheers.
All right. Have you ever
Cheers.
seen anyone take a shot of champagne?
Yeah.
Are we gonna sip this or are we gonna shoot it?
I don't know. Just do whatever. She has a bigger throat than I do.
Yeah.
I can't shoot.
You sip,
It's
I
good
shoot.
though. It's pretty
That's
good.
pretty tasty.
Yeah. Thank you to Robinson Supermarket.
She insisted. I was like, I think we should really mix a drink. I mean, kind of keep the moment
Yeah.
alive. And she's like, nah, I want
No,
champagne.
we're gonna do champagne because it's gonna be a
Fine,
celebration. So yeah, I mean, highlights from this year, aside from, date night, probably, what have we done? All the festivals that we did this year were a lot of fun. I got to experience a Sonic Carnival with Steve Aoki and Layback Luke.
Right.
And
Are you talking about just festivals in the Philippines or just festivals in
in the
general?
Philippines.
Oh.
Um,
I didn't
exception.
Really do a lot of
The
festivals
ones
in
that
Philippines.
the coolest ones that I got to see were the ones that you didn't get to see.
Yeah.
She was doing better things.
Different things. So once again, as per usual and as per most of the latter seasons, we have absolutely no idea what we're going to talk about tonight. So we have opened up some lines of communication, Game of Truth.
Yeah,
if
we've
you are
actually-
online and you're tuned in, you can Twitter us. You can Twitter us with just the hashtag Game of Truth and
I
ask
think-
us some obnoxious questions, because this might be the last time you have a chance to.
Because I think they've gotten to know us pretty well, aside, from the podcast, from radio, from DJing, from Twitter, Facebook. So I think it should be about the viewers this time. So we're giving you guys open
Honestly,
space.
though, okay, honest question.
And
How
questions
active
are coming in.
How active are you on the social media?
I find myself more active on Twitter and Instagram nowadays.
Yeah, I find
Not so
myself
much Facebook.
I find myself very minimally active on Twitter and Instagram, but more active on Facebook. Why?
Yeah, I don't
Why
know.
is that? Why are you more active on Instagram and Twitter?
Just because Facebook and Instagram is more, I guess it's speedy. Like it's more.
You mean Twitter and Instagram?
Sorry, Twitter and Instagram. It's more like up to date, I guess. Not up to date. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It's more. What do you call it when
It's
it happens really
faster?
fast? It's
In the moment?
It's in the moment.
Yeah.
God, I feel stupid.
I don't
Okay,
know.
But you want to start getting to the Game of Truth stuff?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do
Okay.
some Game of Truth.
This came from, it's one of our listeners from the playground, from Alyssa May. Well, this is
Alyssa,
actually,
yes, I remember
the
Alyssa.
question that everybody's been asking, and I've actually never really answered it directly. But the question is, why are you guys leaving the Philippines? Who can go first?
Oh, sorry, I had to catch my breath. Why are we leaving the Philippines? Honestly, for me, I didn't really want to leave the Philippines. It's just a matter of like where opportunities are. Like even living in the Philippines, I find myself working in other places. I've really enjoyed living here, and it's been a really awesome opportunity. It's been a blessing in many senses of the word. But I feel like for now, the best place for me to be is in the United States, and I feel like that's where I'm going to have the most opportunity. Even living in Japan has been great, but it's just a year-long homesickness that I can't seem to mend. I can't fix it. So I think the only way that I can kind of relieve that homesickness is just to go home. And for me, the Philippines has been home, Japan was home for like 3 months, but I don't know. I feel like for me, the U.S. is going to be the most home that I'll ever feel. So I just want to go back.
Yeah, and then for me, I always told myself before even moving here, and we told our family and friends back home, and everybody that we met here, they would ask us, you know, how long are you guys planning on staying here in the Philippines? And then I always answered for as long as it makes sense. And when it stops making sense, then we're just gonna go right back home. And I think we've just reached a point where it makes more sense to go back home at the moment, just because there's a job opportunity and stuff. And it's not like we have anything against the Philippines or anything. I mean,
No, totally. If anything,
we had a
really
lot of
embraced
fun
the time that
living
we've
here.
had here. But I think
it's just time we go home, I think. I don't know, I can't, it's just about time. I don't really know.
No, I don't even think it's that. I just think it's just a matter of we've been dealing with like homesickness, and then also I think for you, especially like there's maybe a little more opportunity in the States, so that was why it was a deciding factor for you to kind of just give it a try.
Yeah.
And also your family.
My family's
been a big influence on that.
Been nagging me to go back home and, you know, use my college degree, so I figured I'd listen to them finally, and that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, I think I'm just ready to go back behind the camera where I kind of started. Because I was a film major, so my intention was actually to be more on the production side, and then for somewhere along the way the camera just kind of turned around and I ended up being in front of it. And so I think I'm just ready to go back to my roots and back to those basics that I once knew, and pursue that and, you know, make a career off that. But who knows, maybe we might be back here, maybe, I don't know, take date night to the States.
Do you feel like you could be anywhere in the world and like thrive? Do you think that you could take whatever passion it is for whatever you do and just go anywhere and do it?
I think I can do that after I've built a foundation in a place where I'm more familiar. Because if I were to do something kind of foreign to me at the time in a foreign land, I think it would be harder and a lot longer to accomplish. So, for example, since I'm from the States, you're from the States, and I'm familiar with, you know, things there, my family's there, my upbringing's there, familiar land and the system, I think it'd be easier to start my foundation there, and then if I grow from it, then if I grow from it, then we can take it elsewhere, and that's how we're gonna go. Can I touch it?
Stop looking at my boobs.
I can't even. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, all right,
That's all I
she
wanted
did
to
it.
do.
It's been
All
done.
right. Okay, so that's one of the questions.
Do we have any more questions?
We have a ton of questions actually. So thank you for sending them in. You can still keep on.
Alyssa, and yes, I do
sending
remember
them.
you, by the way. Thank you so much for asking us a game of truth, and thank you so much for being my friend online. I've enjoyed our interactions.
There you go. And she says to cover up the babies with a sweater or a balloon. Nah, we don't need to do that. Nah. Okay. Brian from Twitter also says, most random thing you did just because you're bored.
You mean ever, or okay? Should we just refer to 2013?
Sure.
Okay.
Because there's a lot that.
There's a little too much. No, I can tell you one thing. I've never shit on the sidewalk out of boredom.
Oh. Well, no. Well, you didn't do that though. Okay. Here's the story.
I didn't know. I've never. Let me rephrase that. I've never shit on a sidewalk.
No, but he wants to know what we did out of boredom.
I know. It was just a random thought that came to my mind of that guy shitting on the sidewalk the other day.
Okay,
So I wanted
we'll go back
to say
to
that's
that.
something I've never done.
Okay, we'll go back to that one then, because that's actually in my notes of things to say and talk about. What have we
trying to
done?
breathe. Okay.
I think, gosh, here, what have we done here?
Randomly? I mean, aside from just random nasty things that
What?
people should never do.
Like, what do you mean?
I don't know. I don't want to get into the fart conversation anymore. I'm just kidding. Okay, so random thing we've done this year.
I think,
Honestly, for us, the most random things that we do, we just go out to the market.
yeah, over here we don't really get into much random things because we don't really know how random we can get here, I guess. Because sometimes, like in the beginning, we didn't have a car. And then sometimes when we just want to be random, we just...
Go get gas.
Or no, what we do is we watch stupid documentaries.
We watched some really bad.
Oh, we watched
documentaries.
The Human Centipede, actually.
Oh, that was bad. That was my top.
We watched the second one. Actually, our random moments here are just watching, oh, let's watch a documentary about cults. Oh, let's watch one about serial killers.
Yeah, I know.
Or-
we really live on the edge.
So, I mean,
Our
here
random
we've been
moments
really
are just
boring.
really lame.
But in the States, when we get bored and do random things, like one time we went to Vegas.
Power exchange, a sex club.
We went to a sex club out of boredom. It wasn't just us, it was like a group of us.
It was a girls' night.
It was born with
3
one
girls
guy.
and a guy.
Yeah. And then one time, like we would just, for random times, like sometimes we went hiking one time. Well, you didn't go with us.
Yeah,
but
I
like
enjoy
just
being random.
driving around, going to the beach, laying out, but nothing really, we're boring.
Well, I'm not that boring, but I can't say.
Ooh, can I tell
I
your
just can't
story?
say.
I don't know if we've done this one yet.
Don't you dare. Not without my permission. What's the next question? Hell fuck no.
Never mind. She won't, never
You-
mind.
Like that was in the mic. Clearly.
Did you hear me, Pico? See, he didn't hear me.
Well, regardless, no details are gonna come of that.
Okay, best and worst experience you've had in the Philippines.
Best and worst.
I would probably say the worst, just because it was the scariest, was probably the flood at the same time. It was a highlight, and like, I mean, it wasn't Ondoy or anything, but it was my first flood, and it flooded our car, and it was almost gonna go in the house, so that was kind of scary. for me.
Yeah, and Whitey died.
Oh, and one of our Ascals died.
I think that was my worst experience. Was like that, just when I don't like death. So when that happened, that really affected me.
I love death. Who doesn't?
Well, I'm just saying that was probably my worst.
And then best would probably be, Boracay was fun.
Boracay was awesome.
When we went to Boracay with
Thank you,
Magic.
Magic 89.9, for having me. It was so cool.
Where else? Where else did we go? Oh, Sinulog.
Honestly, though, I
actually,
have to
Sinulog
say-
last year was fun.
What?
Sinulog.
Yeah, and I
Which
had
is coming up this
blast
year.
in Cebu. I was at Alcology, and freaking that was one of my best nights ever DJing. That was the best night ever DJing in the Philippines, by far, hands down.
Yeah, and
I
then
had so much freaking fun.
I think our best nights were just with friends, just hanging out at the house and hanging out at the house.
Not being so random.
We're
being
so
actually pretty
old. Oh my
predictable.
god.
Gosh, we should have had a topic.
No. And then what else do we have here? I have some on ask.fm too, but I'm just going through the ones on Twitter right now. Let's see. Sayonara. Okay, let's look at ask.fm. But you could go ahead and share your poo-poo story if you want.
My what?
Your poop story.
Oh, okay. So I've seen a lot of things, and you know, everyone knows it's a normal thing for guys to just pee anywhere, in any country, any city, any place. People, guys, especially because they have that luxury, they can just pee anywhere the hell they want. So I have been witness and testimony to several men peeing anywhere in the Philippines, like just driving around. You see people peeing on the highway, you see people peeing on the sidewalk.
Wait,
whatever, no big deal.
No, wait, but we have a secret. Because every time
What's the secret?
every time we see a guy pee, we try to look at his penis.
We do.
But I've never seen one.
We do.
I mean, while peeing.
You know, I don't know what they're like. There's no real. I can't even put like a legitimate explanation, but we do. Because I mean, if a guy's that bold, if he's gonna just whip it out right there and just pee, then I'm curious. I'm like, okay, what's he packing? And I've never seen it, except the only time I've seen the guy's penis while peeing was in Japan, of all places, which was not. I'd like to put that memory away from my head. But I've never seen a man shitting, or any person shitting on the street before.
This was actually just like, 3 days ago we were driving, and it wasn't like I was driving and you were on the passenger side, and
I didn't even know what was happening. She pointed it out.
I was, because there's a lot of people on the street like just hanging out, making tambay, I guess that's what you call it, tambay. And then, so he was just squatting like this, and I was like, oh, that guy is pantless. Oh, there was a big swirly underneath him, and we were like, oh my god, he's shitting on the sidewalk, oh my god. And then,
it looked like horse crap.
it was huge, it was pretty.
It was pretty ginormous.
It was pretty, and
I will never look at soft serve ice cream the
Yeah,
same.
you know, can you believe it that when you actually poop, it swirls?
But you know,
Yeah.
I think he was doing a little
How did-
dance. I think he was doing like a little
pooping
dance.
like this.
He was pooping like that.
No, but the cool part is that
The cool part.
in front of him, he was
that's cool.
arranging his like toiletries or whatever, and he had a tabo. He was gonna wash himself.
No, it wasn't a tub. It was a water bottle.
Still, he had
But
planned.
I'm seriously.
The
Okay,
thought
think about it.
is that he planned to clean himself.
But when
That's
you
what made
use,
me more
when
at
you use
ease.
a tabo, do you not use your hand?
You use your hands.
Exactly. He's outside and he has a water bottle to tabo himself. Is he not going to use his hand?
Yeah, sure.
So how's he going to wash his hand?
With the same towel, I guess.
That just doesn't.
No,
that
but-
doesn't sit well with me.
It's okay because you're
He
never
just
gonna.
shit on the sidewalk and he washed his ass with his hand.
Yeah, it's fine. At least he was washing.
Yeah, but what's he gonna eat with?
Who cares? It doesn't matter.
I kind of care.
That's good. No, but it was just that was the highlight of this week actually. Was the whole shitting thing because I've had my car shit on by a human, but I didn't see the
Wait, what?
I didn't see the
Wait,
acts of
excuse
it.
me. You need to get into that story. You had your car shit on before.
Yeah, it was Christmas Day and this is in college. And my car was parked across my apartment. And when I went home, I drove 20, 30 minutes to go home. And I had an Explorer, so it's kind of higher. And then so when I went to go to the trunk, to open up my trunk to get the gifts, I was like, what is this pile of dirt on my bumper? Because on the Explorer, there's like this much space for the bumper and it's higher. And I was like, what is that? There's like dirt. Why did somebody I thought there was just dirt being, I don't know, on my car. And then I went closer and I was like, that doesn't smell like dirt. It don't smell like dirt. And then it
Did
was.
you touch it?
Hell no, I didn't touch it.
Did you put your nose on it and be like?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
And then
that would've been so funny.
and-
you should just say you did.
no, that's gross.
It's
and
hilarious.
then so I went to go and then I just started gagging and I almost threw up in my car because I saw it and I made my dad wash it because I can't. I'm sensitive to smell, so when I saw that, when I realized what it was for sure human poop because a dog cannot shit on a car's bumper. Even if it was a Great Dane, it wouldn't be able to do it.
Okay, cool.
So yeah,
Okay,
that was my
what's the
story.
Next question.
Next question is, we always, I swear, in every
move
episode
on.
there's a topic about
some kind of defecation
and
or
fart.
flatulation. And it's just not even cool.
Alright.
This is the end. It's the last of that.
Okay, next question. This is from Ask.fm, so I don't know who it's from. With your long stay here in the Philippines, who made the most impression, good or interesting to you? That's a good question.
I don't know.
Who made
You mean like in terms of? Well,
Like
we
anything.
can't talk politics because I don't want to get killed. So I'm gonna leave that part out.
Yeah.
I have things to say about the politics here, but I'm not gonna say it.
Let's talk about regular people.
Let's just talk about regular people.
Okay, good, an influence here? Gosh, that's a hard question. Next question. No, okay, wait, who has made an impression?
I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty surprised when freaking Pacquiao got knocked out last year. 2013.
Whoa, that was so long ago.
Yeah, but it was during 2013. I was shocked.
So he made an impression on you, huh?
And if I need to not talk politics, that's the next best thing, right? Best.
Yeah.
Best.
Beck's next thing.
Yeah, it's the best
sure.
next thing.
And then I think for me, I don't really know. It's more like, God, we've met so many people. I can't even narrow it down. But probably, this is so hard. I think the most. Okay, here's the thing. Without our Tita Lenore, I don't think we would have gotten certain things that we've gotten.
No,
Like-
I think like if we were to put it on a more personal level, I would have to agree. Like our tita,
I would have to say my tita. Friends and family. Let's just say friends and family. For me, it's friends and family because without them, we wouldn't have reached certain, I guess, things that we've.
I don't think
gotten
we would have
here.
had a home when we got here.
Yeah, we wouldn't have had a home. We wouldn't have had a car in the beginning stages. And I mean, they've helped us so much. And if it wasn't for them, I think we'd be just like really lost. So probably for me, it's not one person, but it's more like friends and family.
Okay.
Is season 2 possible with date night?
Oh, this is season
This is season 2. So yeah, it's possible.
It did. It happened.
It just happened. It's already been brought in. But yeah, at season 3, we were actually teetering with that since we are going to be in the States, and
Basically, anything's possible, and we're trying
Put
to
your mind
explore
to
the idea of different ways of making a new season happen from another country. Fortunately, we're in like a time where anything is possible. I mean, realistically, like so many things are possible, and technology allows for that to happen for us. So I think if we can tap into that, there's a really good possibility that we could have another season. When that will happen, I don't know, and I can't give any promises.
Yeah.
But it's definitely possible. Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, it's really just gonna depend on our schedules and our time, because when we first go to the States, we're not even. Well, we're gonna be together for a while, but
Yeah.
she's gonna be on a totally different coast. She's gonna be in New York, and then I'm gonna be in LA. So that in itself is gonna be a challenge.
A challenge. Yeah.
But once I guess we get our lives together, then once we're back together, I guess, and wherever we may be, then sure, we would of course want to explore that option and continue
You know
date night in the
what?
States.
If anyone can come with like some kind of a teleportation device sometime soon, that would be super cool, and I'd really appreciate it. It won't be me though. I don't have that kind of brain power.
This is a good one too. If you can, another from Ask.fm, if you could have 3 things or wishes before leaving the Philippines, what would it be and why? That's a good one.
Things or wishes. I think for me, I mean, we were here for not only, I mean, the flood, that's a very, like, we were actually impacted because we saw that, but like, the typhoon that just came through, we weren't directly impacted by that, but I think we've been here and we've been witness to, how that's affected an entire country. For me, leaving here, I would hope that and wish that can somehow, be sorted and fixed. I know that's a lot, but
So
that's
one
what a
wish.
wish is for, right? Yeah, that would be my biggest wish, is that can situate itself in the. Not only that, but like just the government, that they can get shit straight. I don't know. It just seems really.
Is that still part of wish 1?
That's still part of wish 1.
Okay, wish
because
2.
Wish 2 is that the government can get shit straight.
Wish
because
3.
I'm not even gonna. I can't even think anymore. My brain just.
Hers are so deep, and I'm like, my first wish is for a car to sell. My second wish is for, I think, or maybe things to do before we leave. Like, I guess what I'd want to happen before we leave is, for Tito Boy to have a good new home to go to, which is our car. Second one would probably be for us to be able to say bye to all our friends and family here and to enjoy a couple more nights together, because we are leaving in a couple weeks.
Have you moved around a lot? Like, just based on like just growing up, have you moved around a lot? Have you had to relocate and say goodbye to a lot of people and hello to new people? Like, has that been one of your?
No, not really, because when I first moved, I was 3. The second time I was 7. Third time, and then from 7 onwards, I was in Seattle until I was 21, and then there I went to San Francisco, and San Francisco into here.
So saying goodbye might be a little more difficult.
Yeah, for me, it's always hard. I don't really like goodbyes, so I always just say see you later, because I mean, like for example, I ended the radio show with Nico on the Playground 99.5 last Friday, and I don't want to be like, oh my god, it's so sad, goodbye, blah, blah, blah. So it's more like see you later, because like the Chong Nation knows, like we're always in touch on
Do
Twitter.
you really believe that though?
On Twitter.
No, I'm just saying, like when you leave one place and you say the whole, see you later, peace out, I'm gonna talk to you next week. Like, do you really believe that?
I know eventually it'll fade because of priorities and, just scheduling, and you guys don't see each other often, but what's cool about what my experience is, usually, like, I haven't been to Seattle for a long time, and Seattle's where I grew up. It's my first home, but every time I do go back, we pick up where we left off.
Yeah.
So, and that's the cool thing about, like, who your real friends are, because they're not going to eat up your time. They're not going to be needy. Like, when they see you, it's like, oh my god, how have you been? And then pick up where you left off.
Yeah, I think that's one of the determining factors of like lifelong friends, are the ones that are there for life. Whether you talk to them 5 years, 2 years, or now we're old, 10 years from now, they're still gonna be your friend, and no matter what, you pick up where you left off.
Yeah. And so I guess, saying goodbye is always hard. That's why I don't like saying goodbye. It's more like, see you later.
Yeah.
Talk to you tomorrow.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes I say goodbye and then, but most of the time, I guess I have the same attitude, like the whole see you later. Like, I'll see you again. I'm sure we'll keep in touch. And nowadays there's Facebook. You know, there's so many ways to keep in touch with people. You know, even now, international phone calls are like nothing.
Right. There's so much technology that you guys can utilize to keep in touch with people, and it's all free if you just have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
It's great.
But yeah, were those your 3 wishes? Did we answer those?
I don't know. I think I got 2 of them.
I think I got 2 of them too. I got the car and I got saying goodbye.
I don't wish a lot.
Yeah. Well, I like 2, just in case. Like, I wish just in case.
I don't know. I mean, okay, like sometimes when I pull an eyelash out, I'll wish on my eyelash, but I really wish this will happen.
I wish though when I see a star, the first star at night.
The first star?
Yeah, the first
what about
star.
falling star?
I don't often see falling stars, so I don't really. Yeah, but if I did, then I would wish on it. But somebody wants us to say this word.
Okay.
That's Brian, by the way, on Twitter.
Okay,
This is Mickey Taka's Tagalog time.
this one! Oh, I know this word. Nakakakapagbag. Wait, one more time. Nakakapagpagbagkabag.
Is that right?
No, but it's your turn.
Cabs, is it the same word?
It's the one Missy taught us.
Oh yeah. Nakakapagpaga. Wait, sorry. One more time. Again. Nakakapagpabagabag.
Yeah, you just made me uncomfortable.
What does it mean?
Isn't that what it means?
I heard it
Like, I feel uncomfortable or something like that. Like,
feel
I
like it
feel
means
like
nervous.
uncomfortable or weird. You just made me feel funny.
Yeah. Oh,
Because that was a long one.
that's what she said.
Nakakakabag.
Oh, by the way, speaking of long ones, we have a game at the end of this that deals with long ones. Okay, another question is, what are the things you're looking forward to going back to the States?
For me, I'm looking forward to being closer to family. I mean, my family, most of my family's in the States, and my brother's in New York, so I'll be living with him. And, you know, we'll be working together and getting things done. So for me, from a creative standpoint, I think that I'm going to be getting so much done in the States, so that's what I'm really looking forward to the most, and just kind of just returning to a feeling of familiarity.
Yeah, same here. I miss, I'm looking forward to being with my family, closer to my family, and just, I guess being on my own again and not having to depend on people, because it's hard moving into a foreign country and all you have is yourself. Well, we had each other, and pretty much all we had was each other and our Tita Lenore and our friends, and our family. And so it's nice to go back to a place where you're kind of, you know, on your own again, and you're used to independence. So, or we're both used to independence. So I kind of miss I actually miss doing laundry. I actually miss washing the dishes.
Washing the dishes
I
and
miss
cooking and all that.
I miss
But
not
I have
having.
to say, like, it's been a treat to
It
not have to
has
do all
been.
that. But I'm actually looking forward to that. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to
cleaning.
sitting in a kitchen for an entire day.
I'm actually looking forward to cleaning. Is that weird? My mom would be so proud of me if she were to say that. To hear that me say this. But like, yeah, just being in my own place and just having, you know, it's my own space and just doing whatever the hell I want in my own space. And I miss that, and having my car to drive wherever I want to and not deal with traffic. Although LA is probably gonna be traffic.
Oh, LA is horrible.
And then plus we're gonna be living, or my place is gonna be by the beach because my parents live near the beach. So I'm gonna miss like I look forward to just those little things. There's just like the picnics, hiking, camping, and going to the beach and hanging out with my niece. And so yeah, it's just those things. Familiar land and security is what I miss.
But I think we've become pretty familiar with things.
Yeah.
But yeah. What's another question? Do we have another one?
Probably.
I got pee, so I'm getting
Yeah,
antsy.
she is doing the pee-pee dance. I was just gonna ask if she had to be. Okay, do the worst dance move you've seen a Filipina girl do at a club. See, the problem is, wait here.
Girls are pretty behaved here.
I was gonna say
The most ratchet girls I've seen are in the States. They get ratchet, like nasty, taking their shoes off and bumping and grinding, like
See,
twerking on a guy with no music.
I would
here, I
do
haven't
it,
seen
but
that.
there really isn't any that I've seen because, like I said, like in one of our episodes before, a few of our episodes before, like when we go to clubs, nobody really dances here, And the only ones that do dance are like the foreigners that aren't from here, and they're just the ones that's not afraid to let loose. But yeah, like the weirdest dance move I guess I've seen is just the whole. I've done this before.
Do it again.
Just
like
the
a
whole
crown on, so it looks even more.
Oh,
cool.
like when they just my god's a hero. Like like this whole this is them getting ratchet. Like oh god, this song.
Do they wear this too? The crown.
Yeah. So I don't really see dancing. I don't really see much dancing here actually. A lot of fist pumping.
But that's cool. Yeah.
You look like you have to pee.
I do. I have to pee.
So yeah.
Do you want to just talk for the next 2 minutes and let me run?
No, you're gonna stay here with me.
You just stop looking at my boobs.
I know. I'm like every time I look at her, I'm like.
You didn't even look at me.
Because it's breathing. It's breathing. All right. So since Mickey does have to pee.
I'm just kidding.
Do you want to pee?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
No, I'm good. It's more interesting when I'm like,
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Next question.
Oh, are you sure you don't have to pee? Because we have a game, and it might involve squishing your bladder.
I'll be back.
All right. So can we go on commercial break real quick? Okay, we'll be back in a jiffy.
It's that show, padre.
Oh, that show. Oh. Yeah, that show's cool. We talk about
Oh, what does this look like?
vagina and
Like a double blowjob.
vagina.
Who is the asshole that decided to shave this shit off the entire planet?
Sometimes we like to talk about
It's like when you guys like a high-fiving on a girl and then you're doing her in the butt and you're doing her in the mouth. High five, bro.
vagina. Vaginas.
And you're jacking off really intensely, but like massaging your balls and shit.
I'm not talking about a Chewbacca, man. I'm just talking about a nice little,
Vaginas.
And don't miss that spot, like the cowper's gland. It's like in between your balls and your asshole. But not me, because I'm a guy.
Yeah, that's a cool show. You should watch it. I think we're on Tuesday.
Hi. They say nothing in this world is free, and for the most part, that's true. But here at NMF Network, all shows are indeed 100% free. And as an added feature, you have the option to subscribe to all your favorite programs, also at no charge. Why should you subscribe? By subscribing, you no longer have the hassle of delays when you stream the program. You also don't need to keep checking our site to see if your favorite programs are up because they'll automatically be uploaded to your device as soon as it's available. Here's how to do it. First, open iTunes. Your next step, hit the iTunes Store button. A search bar should open up as soon as you do that. Type New Media Factory in the search bar, and all your shows should open. Pick the show you like, or all the shows you like. And once that opens, hit the subscribe button. And that's it, you're in. All shows will now be automatically downloaded to your device.
Take a little sunshine, grab a little rainbow, mix in a smile, stay for a while. Sabrina's kitchen, what you waiting for? Sabrina's kitchen, always room for one more. Sabrina's kitchen, cooking up a storm. Sabrina's kitchen, always something new. Sabrina's kitchen, tables waiting for you.
And
Sorry,
we're back.
I couldn't help it.
Yeah, I asked her, I was like, how did you pee? Because it's pretty tight.
Well, you know what? There are tricks to being a female, and we can figure a lot of things out, such as
Peeing
using the
standing
bathroom.
up. I mean,
That's standing up, but not fully sitting down. Let's just let me talk about that.
okay, wait,
Move
I
on
have
to the
a,
next
I have a
thing,
question.
please.
So what do you think is the most challenging part of? How about you, living in Japan? I'll do living in the Philippines.
For me, it was very challenging to live in Japan because Japan is a place where, you know, okay, just like to draw a comparison, the United States is very diverse. Even the Philippines, to some extent, is diverse. I mean, you have all the different islands and dialects and foods and, you know, things from one country, but Japan, everything is Japan, you know what I mean? And for me, I struggle with the lack of diversity. I grew up in such a place, many places that are just extremely diverse. So for me to not have that kind of diversity was, I didn't really like that part.
And communication too.
It was tough. And to not be a fluent Japanese speaker, of course, that's a challenge. And that's a challenge that I welcome because I wanted to be in Japan to learn Japanese. I think that I'm a very bullheaded person. Like, I have to put myself in an uncomfortable position to where I can force myself to learn something, and that's what I was prepared to do. I went there prepared to, you know, be uncomfortable so that I could learn the language and learn the skills to survive there. I learned the skills to survive because I think you can learn skills to survive anywhere. But I did not learn Japanese.
Yeah, because the last time we did this podcast was before I went to Japan, and after having gone to Japan, it was, I mean, people did tell me that it was hard to communicate there, but like once you're actually there, it's like, it actually is hard. Like,
oh, it's
like
impossible.
To go to
sign language.
To order food, you need to go to a place that has pictures or that has like an English
or you just want to
menu.
Experiment and point something out.
Yeah, to point something out. But yeah, communication was hard, but I loved it though. I thought Japan was such a beautiful country, and everybody there is just so respectful to each other, and God, like where I went to Niigata, and everybody was just so nice, and even though we couldn't really understand each other, they were trying to help me out. But it was so nice. I'd want to go there again. In Osaka, they were known for their octopus balls, which is really good.
They're known for a lot of things. I mean, Osaka's a great place, and I really enjoyed being there. They're very friendly and personable people. I've met a lot of people there that I just thoroughly enjoy. So, I mean, I have very few complaints about living in Japan.
No, and luckily...
My only one thing is just the lack of diversity. That's just one thing, like, I feel like I need that diversity. Like, I don't know.
No, but luckily here, though, in the Philippines, moving here, English is so common that it's not so hard. Although I do have a cab story that I told my mom. Cause in the transition of... Yeah, I'm gonna be the poor going forward. There was a time when I was taking a cab. I think, because our car was in the shop. I took a cab to work, and you know, the driver was like, where do you want to go? And I was like, Paragon Plaza. He was like, ano yun, ma'am, or whatever. I was like, Paragon Plaza on EDSA? And he still looked confused, and I was like, I didn't know how else to explain. I was like, near Shangri-La? Ano yun? And I was like, okay, wait, let me just calm down. And because I was already late, and I was like, okay, Paragon Plaza near Shangri-La or something. And he got it. I was like, Paragon Plaza. And then he got it. He goes, Paragon, alam ko yun. I told my mom this story. She was laughing. And I was like, yeah, it's the one near Shangri-La. And then he was like, yeah, the one near Shangri-La. I was like, yeah, we got each other. We were like this the whole time we were talking, and I had an accent and everything.
I'm proud of you.
So I learned.
And then we had the one that...
That's a true story.
We asked about ballet. Or a security guard.
Yeah,
we asked about the valet, and he thought we were asking for the valet.
Actually, it wasn't even us asking. It was my tita who speaks Tagalog who was asking. She was like, "Sir, saan yung valet?" And he was like, "Ano, ma'am? Yung valet saan?" He goes, "Wala kaming valet." And then my aunt was like, "You know, valet saan kami magpapark?" Ballet, like, you know, the ballet dancing, he did this. And he goes, no, wala kami yan. He straight up did this, and then my window just rolls up, and I was like, oh my god. And so yeah, that was another one. But aside from that, we don't have any problems communicating. But you just have to get down with the accent. You just have to get down with the accent because so ever since then I kind of like tried to I guess deepen the accent. Like I don't know where else I've been.
You have to actually intentionally do that.
Yeah, because otherwise they're not gonna understand. They don't understand. Oh, they do understand, but like it's I guess it's easier for them to understand if you have the accent too.
Here, what you have to do is you have to intentionally kind of like fit the mold a little bit, like kind of fit in. Whereas for me, being in Japan, I had to, I hate to say this, intentionally be more white. Because if I'm like a foreigner, then they are not surprised by my stupidity.
Yeah,
Sadly,
well,
I am half Japanese, so that's even more embarrassing because I'm pretending to not be Japanese at all.
yeah.
So I just don't look, I just look like a dumb white person instead of a dumb half Japanese person.
Yeah, well, it is harder because English isn't as common in Japan as it is here. Luckily here you just need to develop the accent. So next time I'm going to Paragon Plaza. Okay, well we have a game. We have a game that was inspired by Cams and Miss Casey, who was blowing things in the hallway. Blowing balloons in the hallway.
And blowing big balloons.
And since this is gonna be our challenge for the day, this is gonna, the winner, or we're gonna call it who can, I can't even say
What
it.
can we name this?
We're gonna name this, we're gonna see who can blow faster.
Who can blow faster?
Who can blow faster.
Okay.
I don't know how to use this really. I've never put on a condom before.
What?
So whoever can blow, whoever's balloon, ooh, I know, blow, you have to keep pumping until it blows up. It's long, that's what she said. Oh, this has a hole, I can't use this. Okay, let's just see. This is a challenge that was inspired by our stylists today. And this is just a challenge to see who can blow the hardest.
Until it pops.
And the fastest.
Until it pops.
Until it pops.
All right.
Wait, how do you do this? Wait, you
put it
had
on.
practice and stuff though.
What does that mean?
Because you're blowing in the hallway.
I was.
But while we're doing this, just one more time, thank you guys so much for subscribing to Date Night, and of course to NMF for housing us and for making this happen.
And I apologize ahead of time for our lame last episode.
But well, anyway, we wanted it to be more about you guys anyway, because I know for the past episodes we weren't really able to get through all the Game of Truth questions. So here we tried to answer as many as we could, and actually we're still getting more. So what's this called? We have 5 minutes.
Okay.
And then
So how about this? Why don't we answer and blow at the same time?
Okay, let's go.
It's the answer and blow Game of Truth.
Okay.
All right,
Multitasking.
what's the question?
Blowing and
what's
answering.
the question first? Do you have that? Can you see them? Do you want me to talk while you burp? And then we were thinking about.
Excuse me.
Okay.
So the question comes from, have you tried eating dried fish and how was it?
Yes.
I broke it. How do I do this? Yeah, I got it.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Wait, no, what's going on? Okay. Wait, how do we answer
so
this?
not fair.
You have to pinch the tip.
Wait, we're not answering the question.
Oh no.
Yeah.
She's weird.
I can't do this. So yeah, I've tried eating dried fish.
Where have we eaten dry fish?
Dilis. Dilis is dried fish, right? Yeah. Danggit. Oh my god. With vinegar and and it's broken though. With vinegar, and I think lately you sucked. And why is mine so limp? What the fuck? Oh my god! Stop! Get your balloon out of my face. And then, have you tried eating dried fish?
Oh shit.
Answer the question. You're not answering the question. Stop. She has dick envy. She has dick envy.
Apparently
So-
someone else has penis envy over there.
Answer the
dried
question.
fish. Wait, I've had dry fish. Yeah, of course. But where?
What?
I can't help it. It's going in that direction.
Next question is,
Dried fish. Yeah, I like
can
dried
you guys,
fish.
can we read some Tagalog? If you guys send in some Tagalog lines, we'll read it. Go for it. Because in the morning, me and Nico do Tagalog time. That's no fair. My pump is broken.
That's what she said.
Oh my god, it's not pumping in the air. It's just... Oh, there you go. Okay, I'm back in the game. So yeah, the dried fish. Next question. Do you have any questions? You don't even... This is
Well, my phone's not connected right now. No! No!
I'm still winning.
No! Damn it. Damn it.
Damn it. Are you guys going to Sinulog? Unfortunately,
No.
wait, when is Sinulog?
I think Sinulog's over.
No, it's not. It's end of January, right?
Oh, I thought it was mid-gen.
No,
it.
unfortunately, we won't be at Sinulog this year because
No.
we're planning on leaving to go back to the States.
No! I just lost all my
We're
bulge.
planning on leaving to go back to the States.
No.
Before the end of this month.
Uh-huh.
So, are you going to Sinulog?
No.
Dude, I'm breaking a sweat here. Okay, ow. Okay, what else? Why are you leaving? We already answered that one. Any more questions? We have a couple more. Gosh, I don't know if we can get through all of them, but how many more minutes do we have, Pico? Oh, here. This comes from, oh look, this question comes from somebody named Tuyo, speaking of dried fish. Have you ever had a threesome? No, I have not.
No, never.
Would you ever have a threesome? Sure. Sure. That was so casual. That would be awesome. Let's do Tagalog lines. Yes, if you guys send it in, we'll do it. So you guys have like a minute to do it. I'm tired.
I'm running out.
So can we stop?
Who wins, who loses?
I think I won at one point. I think we're good. I don't.
All right.
I
Do we
give
know
up.
anyone who makes like a balloon animal?
No, we don't. But we have to wrap it up now. And I'm just gonna keep pumping this. But again, thank you guys so much for subscribing to Date Night. Thank you all to all the viewers that were tuned in tonight. And to
You know what? Actually,
Beyond the
thank you
Box.
to all the tuners who were reviewed in ever.
Ever, yes. And everybody that subscribed ever. To our dream team, which is our stylist Cams and Casey, makeup artist Naj, and Missy, who was also here for a lot of the time.
Yes.
Who else? Tito Nora for driving us here and giving us food. For Pico and everybody here.
And then today
Miguel,
we have the Corset Gallery.
Yes, again, by Jerry Ocampo. Check them out. They have a Facebook page like
and
it.
Tita Helen.
Yes.
Came here to style us.
Who made our waistlines look very tight. So thank you so much. And again, we're still going to be available through social networking sites, so we'd love to keep in touch with you guys.
We're still going to keep our Facebook active. So we have Date Night with Noel and Miki, that's on Facebook. We also have Noel Bonus on Facebook and
Twitter as well. Instagram. Hey, how about this? Let's promise to be more active on Instagram in replace of Date Night.
Okay.
Yeah. And then so there you go. We'll try to update our videos more often. We've been kind of slacking on those. And we will see you there, I guess. So thank you again, one last date. Thanks for joining us, and we'll still see you guys. It's not a goodbye. It'll be like
No,
see you later. So thank you.
Yeah, I don't think we're done yet. I think that more things are gonna happen.
It's weird because I don't feel like saying goodbye because it's not really a goodbye. So it's more like see you guys next time. Bye guys.